What's up guys, it's Friday, June 18th, 2010, and I'm going to bring you my Fatal 4-Way predictions in this video right here. If you haven't done so already, as I always say, go ahead and subscribe, and thank you to everyone who's already subscribed. Follow me on Twitter, subscribe to my other account down there. Thank you. Alright, so Fatal 4-Way. Woo! You guys smell that? This pay-per-view is some shit. Alright, but seriously, if you guys go by the matches that have been already announced, you have 4 matches for this pay-per-view. 5 if you count what's they're going to announce on SmackDown, which I'm going to talk about because it's not really a big spoiler. And so, really, I mean, I'm not one to ever judge people, but if it was my money, I would not waste my money on this pay-per-view because maybe the matches might be good, but when you think about it right now, if you go off of right now, you're paying for 4 matches, like it's like, what, $40, $45? You're paying about $10 per match. And remember, one of those matches is a Divas match. Just keep that in mind. I'm sure they're going to announce more matches. Like I was thinking they're going to announce probably a unified tag team match with Hart Dynasty, Usos, who else? Dude Busters, and then Vance Archer and Kurt Hawkins. So we might see that match. And then don't forget, we also have the NXT rookies from season 1 looming over the pay-per-view. So it might turn out a little better than it looks right now. But right now, it's not looking too good. But let's get into predictions real quick. So let's start at the bottom of the card. And it's funny because the bottom of the card is quite close to the top. Alright, anyway, we have the Fatal 4-Way match for the Divas title. It's Alicia Fox, Maryse, Gail Kim, and Eve Torres who's the champion. Now I can see WWE taking the belt off of Eve Torres just because I can see that happening. Because I can see any of these divas winning realistically. Gail Kim never really had a chance. Maryse, she was just champion, and WWE is fond of putting belts back on champions. And then Alicia Fox has been doing pretty well for herself. So the question would be, who would they put it on? I can't really tell you. So I'm just going to pick Eve Torres to retain for right now. But I can see somebody else winning. But I'm going to pick Eve Torres. That's my official pick. Alright, so then we have the WWE United States title match. We have The Miz versus R-Truth. You know, R-Truth won a couple weeks back, and The Miz won the title back on this past Monday Night Raw. And I'm just going to say The Miz is going to retain. I don't see them flopping it over and over again. But, you know, WWE, they really like to lower the value of their titles, so you never know. But I'm going to go with The Miz to retain the United States Championship. Okay, so the match that's going to be announced tonight on SmackDown, it's not really a spoiler, guys, so just forgive me, but it's not really a spoiler. We saw this coming from a mile away. It's an Intercontinental title match, Drew McIntyre versus Kofi Kingston. I'm going to say Kofi Kingston's going to retain here. Drew McIntyre hasn't been really getting that, you know, monster push that we thought he would be getting a while back. And Kofi Kingston just won the belt, and the Intercontinental Championship has a little more prestige than the United States, so I can see WWE keeping it on Kofi Kingston for a little while longer. Alright, and so if they announce the Fatal 4-Way tag champions, or whatever kind of tag match they announce, I'm going to go with the Hart Dynasty to retain, just because nobody else in the WWE, no other tag team really can take the belt right now, I don't think. So, we have the Fatal 4-Way match for the World Heavyweight Championship from SmackDown. CM Punk, Rey Mysterio, Big Show, Jack Swagger. Now, I can tell you right now that I'm looking more forward to this match than the WWE title match. And if they get equal amount of time, I think this match will be better than that match, because this match, you know, you got different styles in here. You got CM Punk, really skilled with the strikes and stuff, and Rey Mysterio, high flyer, Big Show, big guy, Jack Swagger, really technical. I just like the differing styles in this match more so than in the WWE title match. But I think Jack Swagger is going to retain, because when you have Fatal 4-Way matches like this, there's no real, I mean, I don't see any of the other 3 guys winning the matchup. CM Punk, he still has a straight edge society thing going on, and they still haven't unmasked the masked man, and I just don't think he's going to get it anyway. Rey Mysterio, he might get it. I can see him getting it because he did have to come back from his from getting his vacation, so WWE might put it on him, but I don't think so. Big Show, no, I don't think so either. So I think Jack Swagger is going to retain, and rightfully so. He needs a little more time as champion, and I guess he should drop it to Undertaker, if anyone, at this point. Alright guys, and don't forget, the unknown factor in this match obviously is Kane, because Kane made it has been making it very clear over the past few weeks that he's seeking vengeance, and I think that he's going to come in. There's no disqualification in this match, so even if he attacks someone else, Jack Swagger doesn't automatically retain. But I do still think Jack Swagger is going to win some way, but Kane some way is going to be involved in this match. But we'll have to wait and see. Fatal 4-Way match for the WWE title, Sheamus, Edge, Randy Orton, John Cena. Now I said I was looking more forward to the world title matchup. That's just because we've seen, like, take Sheamus out, and we've seen like almost every, I think we've seen every combination of this match before once you take Sheamus out, and it's just like, throw Sheamus in and it's still not as compelling as it should be. It's just, and then all their styles are basically the same, you could say, and so that's why it's not going to be as interesting. But I'm sure it's going to be a good match, and I'm sure WWE is going to give it a lot of time, so that probably won't even matter. So we have Sheamus versus Edge versus Randy Orton versus John Cena, who's the champion. Now, on past Raws, Michael Cole has made it a point to note that John Cena only has a 25% chance of walking out as champion, which doesn't really make sense because they all have a 25% chance of walking out as champion. But nonetheless, I can see John Cena dropping the belt here, not to Randy Orton, not to Edge. I don't think either of them are going to win the belt. Randy Orton, really, he has a shoulder injury, so it might be a liability, and they might not want to do that. You have Edge. I don't think WWE is going to put the belt on him at this point. And then, so it's down to John Cena and Sheamus, and I can see it going to either staying on John Cena or going to Sheamus. I'm going to pick Sheamus. I'm going to pick Sheamus because I did pick Jack Swagger to retain, The Miz and Kofi Kingston to retain. And so I think we're going to see a title change with Sheamus winning. And I think Sheamus has come a long way since he won it the first time, because we've seen him been put in matches in the Elimination Chamber and the matches against Triple H, and they've all really helped build his character. So I can see Sheamus winning here, and I actually hope that he does. Just like in the World Heavyweight title matchup, there's an unknown factor in this match also. We have the NXT rookies. We're going to have to see how this whole thing turns out. It could possibly be a 7-on-4 handicap match at the end. That's another match they can possibly add to the card after the title matchup, or I don't know, something's going to happen, because maybe Bret Hart might make the NXT rookies earn a contract. He might give them a chance to earn the contract by having a match. I don't know, but we're going to have to look out for the NXT rookies to interfere in this match, possibly. We'll have to see. Alright, and those were my predictions, guys. Tell me what you guys think about the pay-per-view below. Please don't order it. Look for a stream online somewhere. Wait till someone puts it up afterwards. Tell me your predictions down below, and I'd love to read them. Don't forget to rate, thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't, and I will catch you guys maybe tonight with a SmackDown review, maybe not. Peace out, guys.